Guys, how are you doing? Come, let's cook a variety of two different meals and welcome my baby back from work. So I'll be using kanda dry fish and I'll also be using meat. So that's my arrow. I'll be using my arrow and my water leaf spinach. Yeah. So I'll be cooking arrow for my baby. Yeah. Why I'm cooking this arrow, let's just talk a little bit. If you are in a position, it's just a little question and we are just having a little chit chat. If you are in a situation where you have somebody that is a provider in the house and he asks you to stay home and take care of the children while he goes to work, what will you say? Because I've been seeing a lot of debates online, people saying, oh, I'm not going to let any man bust me down, or I've kept my life into a standstill, or I've done this, I've done that. But what do you think? For me, it's something that I never thought I was going to do. But right now, I am not just doing it for him. Yeah, I'm doing it for our children. Because being in the United States is a country where I feel like it's a country where two people survive. And if you want to bring kids in this world, it's not just about bringing kids into the world. It's about bringing kids and giving them the proper training. So most people will have their kids and bring them back home to be trained. It's not because these kids cannot be properly trained here. It's because they barely have time to take care of these children, because this country has a lot of bills and sometimes it's overwhelming for one person to cover it. That I totally understand. But if you get somebody that will help you do all those things, why permits you to take care of the children, train them in a way that they'll grow up to be respectful and very, very respectful children, why not? First of all, knowing that you're getting into a relationship and deciding to have kids, it's not this kid's responsibility, it's your responsibility full term. And at some point in time, we have to put in the work, right? Yes, I know that when it comes to relationship, women also, there are a lot of things that we give up. There are a lot of things that affect us. But at some point in time, if you want to be a mother, you should know that it comes with a lot of sacrifices, and having somebody that really understand that and will be able to pour into you, not to make it feel he's pouring into you and telling you that just know that what you're doing is not small. You're doing as much as I am doing. It gives you so much hope. It gives you so much peace of mind, because in as much as we want to go hustle, we want to go make money, we want money of our own, we want our kids also to be okay. You want to pick your kids in school, you want to drop them in school, you don't want them to be using the public buses, because sometimes these buses be getting into fights and you just want your child or your children to be in a safe space. And for that, I say, babe, thank you for doing all the work and for letting me stay home and take care of our children. That one, I appreciate it. Let's go back to the meal. You see, this meal, it's a meal that when someone cooks it for you, then just know that you are loved, because this meal is something else, and that is the magic of the meal. Crayfish. Don't be stingy with your crayfish when you're cooking arrow. I like my crayfish in a dusty form because I really don't like chewing the crayfish. Yes, I like it dusty like that. So my arrow was almost ready, and trust me, it was tasting so nice. I love eating arrow, but it's something that we cannot eat it all the time because it's expensive to even cook it. And once we have it in the house, we just make sure we eat it once a while so that we don't forget the taste of it. And voila, our arrow was ready. And yep, arrow is ready. Yummy, green, nice. So I'm done with my arrow. Now I'm going ahead to make egussi soup, Cameroon style though. Alright, I'll just let this cool down, get my fish that is smoking, and I'll cook another meal. So after the arrow was done, I was supposed to make two meals for him. I proceeded to make my egussi soup, and I know that Bakosi people, they always eat their fufu with egusi soup most of the times. I really don't know how to cook their traditional meal. I could still learn it, but I do not know where to get cocoyam leaves. But let's go for what we have right now. Since he loves egusi, I decided to make egusi soup too. Yes, I put tomatoes in my egusi soup, just a little bit of tomatoes though. But yes, I do put it, and I don't use red oil to cook my egusi soup. Does not mean that the people that use red oil is bad. We just cook it the way we were brought up, right? And if I'm not actually cooking something that is traditional, I'm not going to be using red oil. Tell me why this boy decided to just stay on my back and not get off my back. I wanted to put him down and he kept on screaming. But you know what? That's motherhood for you. So yes, I just fried my tomatoes. I went in with my garlic paste. How do you preserve your garlic? Sometimes when I want to cook, it's just so hard for me to start preparing everything. So I have my garlic that I've already pre-made and blended it. So whenever I want to cook, it's just so easy for me to cook. I don't have to be going through the hustle and bustle of peeling garlic. Yeah, so I'm just pouring my egusi into the oil. I'll just fry it for a little while, then I'll just rinse the next with the meat stock that I have boiled and just let the egusi cook. And mind you, egusi is something that fills the stomach. I don't know if what is there, but I cannot eat a lot of it because a little goes a long way. You eat just a little bit, you feel so full. And egusi also is a meal for that is used to pay respect to big people, especially to the fathers, to your in-laws, whatsoever. Yeah, it's a very respectable meal. I don't know with other tribes, but if someone cooks egusi pudding and brings it for you, that's respect. Yep, that's the way my mom taught me. So making this delicious meal for my man just makes me understand that, oh, you will do everything and anything for the people that are there for you. See my egusi now. I don't have to be removing it bit by bit so that it forms balls. As long as you don't turn your egusi that much, it's gonna clot. And by the way, by the time you stir it at the end, it's still gonna dissolve. And I'm not eating egusi balls. I am eating egusi soup. So I was just staring. Look at how good it looked like. So my egusi was ready, almost ready, and we just had to put the meat. So I have to stay. I don't know. This cast iron pot be annoying sometimes because why is my egusi burning? So I went in with my proteins. I'm using meat and I'm using smoked. Yeah, so I just went in with my protein and it was it was fish and meat egusi soup. Let me behave like Nigerians, even though I know that Nigerians sometimes when they cook, it seems like they are cooking protein, they are not even cooking egusi. But that's my egusi soup looking sumptuous. Yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait. So, yep. You just stare. And egusi is something that you have to cook it well because if you don't cook your egusi well, know that it's gonna be grumbling in your stomach. So I just ended up with some leeks, and that's my egusi. Mm, mm, mm. Egusi soup is ready. Tomorrow we're going to make fufu, and we you can eat this with fufu. You can eat this with rice. So delicious. Do you like this version of egusi soup? Put it in the comment section. And our egusi is ready. Come on, let me Just look at my egusi. Would you like to be trying my version of egusi soup? Try it, you will love it. And look at my meal. Look at the arrow. Look at the. Oh my God! See, I love being a mother. I love being a wife. I love doing the things I do because it gives me some sense of belonging. It makes what will I say? And there comes my baby. My baby is home, and yeah, we are eating arrow. My baby will be eating arrow. I'll be eating egusi soup because I wanted the baby to taste egusi soup too for the first time. And my hubby asks little princess to save her. So it's just teaching her how to save people or how she can start learning how to serve. And yeah, we were happy having him home. I was happy having my man home after struggling for over a month out there just to make sure that we're comfortable. Trust me, having him home was the best thing. And baby boy loved his egusi soup and fufu for the first time. He loved it. So thanks for watching, and let's enjoy our fufu and arrow. Family is everything. If I have to say, I am grateful and I love my family. See you on the next video and remain blessed. You know, if I'm coming, that way you did really